FBI officers were worried to see that even if a prisoner is left free in jail, he still cannot escape. How did 3 prisoners escape from under the nose of the authorities? The most surprising thing was that for the next 10 hours, the authorities could not even get a clue about their escape. Not only the FBI, but its 3 top-level agencies also put in a lot of effort to solve this case. We are talking about a jailbreak which has not only been entangled for the last 60 years but has also become a mystery for the world. This small island present in the Pacific Ocean is spread over only 22 acres, but the world's most dangerous criminals were kept here. Ireland is built on a very big rock in the sea itself, that is why it is also called the Rock. Firstly, this island is surrounded by the ocean from far and wide, and secondly, for extra protection, 15-feet-high fence has also been erected around it, along with 24/7 monitoring of jail guards. Because it is situated in the opening of the Pacific Ocean, strong winds and high waves always surround this island. In view of all these conditions, it was declared a federal presence in 1934 where extreme security was provided. In short, if someone entered here once, it was not possible to get out on his own. This island had the status of capable, but on July 12, 1962, the secret of Alcatraz was broken when 3 prisoners escaped by cheating the security here with great skill. The characters of this story are Jim, John, William England, who are brothers. They were caught in a case of a bank robbery. After that, there is Frank Morris, who has been seeing Jay's face on and off since the age of 13. He was also kept in Alcatraz because of bank robbery. Finally, there is Alan West, who has tried to escape from other prisons many times before. That is why he was kept in Alcatraz for maximum security. Alan West has been in this island for many years. That is why he was kept in Alcatraz for maximum security. The rest of the people in Jay's compound know more than others that the idea of escaping from Alcatraz was first told to these companions by Alan West in 1960. Alan had discovered a loophole in Jay's Block B from where their escape was perhaps possible to some extent. Now the matter is that these 4 used to meet during lunch break etc., but their cells were not in Block B. All 4 of them kept trying to get shifted to Block B. Their first target was completed, all 4 of them were shifted to Block B together. For the next 2 years, what they kept cooking up inside their cells, no one got to know about it. On July 12, 1962, as per routine, at 7 a.m., Jay staff went out to wake up all the prisoners. When the counting was done in the assembly, 3 prisoners were missing. When the staff checked all the cells again, they found Frank Morris along with England brother sleeping on their own beds in the Block B. They did not find this normal at all and they went inside the cell and tried to wake them up. What they saw during the search was that only dummy heads were lying on the beds of all the 3 cells. Yes, all 3 had escaped and they had kept this dummy head made of soap plaster and concrete mixer. One of these fell on the ground and broke due to a hand hit, which can also be seen in this photo. Seeing this scene, the entire J&K staff was stunned. Realizing that the prisoners cannot go out of Ireland, they started searching the entire Ireland but their names and traces could not be found. Everyone was troubled by one thing only, that in such high security, not even 1 but 3 prisoners were sent. How could they remember that Alan West was not among those who escaped, whose head plane this was? The investigation team was called and the FBI was also informed. It was seen that all 3 came out by breaking the small weight attached to the wall of their cell. The surprise was when on the other side of the wall, not 3 but 4 weights of cells were damaged. Yes, this 4th weight was of Alan West's cell, which for some reason failed to take Alan West out of its weight. Now he had come to know that there was no way to save him, so he should tell the investigator of the case for his own good. Alan had told that the head of the head was Al. He had made these dummy heads and the hair in them was stolen from Jai's house during his haircut. There was a small weight on the back wall of all the 4 cells, whose size was 5 by 9/30 inches. Alan knew the loophole of these cells because he had also worked in Jai's maintenance. He knew that its walls were only 6 inches thick and the weight of the weight could be easily increased. All the 4 businessmen used to dig around this weight by finding an opportunity. They used to do this with the help of spoons stolen from the kitchen. While at last they had also made a drill machine from the motor of Jai's vacuum cleaner. They used to keep cigarettes in this hole and keep their musical instruments in front of it. This weight loss was done especially during musical parties when there was a lot of noise in Jai. The weight was in a corridor. From here a drain pipe goes straight to the roof of the block where they often work for maintenance. In order to keep the prisoners busy in Alcatraz, they were made to do maintenance work. These 4 prisoners also used to go to the roof for maintenance, and on this pretext they also checked every small thing for their escape plan. From the roof they took down another pipe and then escaped by topping the 15 feet tall fence of Ireland. They had completed all their preparations. They had already made an inflatable raft for themselves by joining rubber raincoats. These raincoats were given by the administration itself, which they were avoiding by making excuses. Apart from this, they had also made something like a life jacket for themselves from the raincoat itself, which would save them from drowning in the water if they did not work at night. But the big question for the FBI till now was that where are the prisoners who escaped now? Their 4th companion Alan West told that according to the plan, they were first caught on the roof of Alcatraz. They had to land in Gujar Kar in North America from Angel Island, where security was almost non-existent. From there they had to steal a car and some clothes. All the lands around Alcatraz were searched, but no report of theft or robbery was found. Impossible. The sea swallowed up the business of escaping by dodging the security. Here the story of Alan West was also made to fool the FBI. No trace of those 3 could be found. The footprints present on the roof of Block B where all this stuff was made, that secret workshop, and they had brought it down by hanging on the GP. By seeing the footprints on it, it was verified that the story of Alan West was not false. Now along with the SBI, the Constable Garden Bureau of Prisons and the Marshal Service were also included in this case, and the search for the prisoners in the sea was started, but they could not find the prisoners and neither any raft. Here again, moving away from the life jacket and the police case, a mechanic was being made. In the next case, a floating boat made of wood was found. A raft was found which is believed to be a part of the raft itself. After that 2 bags made of raincoat were also found, in which personal belongings of the prisoners like family photos and letters etc. were present. It was assumed that the 3 prisoners did not reach the land alive because these are such items which no prisoner would leave easily. Any dead body starts floating on the surface of water after 2 minutes, but for the next several minutes the investigation team did not find any body or any body part. One theory is that the 3 prisoners must have reached the land by boat or by themselves, because after the escape in 1962, the FBI had kept a close watch on the England brothers' family. One of their nephews, David Winner, told the FBI that the elder brother of John and Clarence told his sisters at the time of his death that their brother is safe and he is in touch with them. Many family members also told the FBI that on small and big days in the family, 2 women dress up in strange makeup, which probably John and Clarence disguise themselves and come with, but after this both of them Hawa 3 was never seen again. Apart from this, after 15 years of escape, the cousin of England brothers saw both the brothers in a club in Brazil and also captured their photo. His family also believes that these are the England brothers, but the investigator of that Marshal Service wishes that the person seen in this photo does not match with the England brothers. This was the last time when there was any news of England brothers being alive. After this, no trace of them could be found till date. The very next year of the escape, one of the bars was closed. In 1979, FBI also lost courage and officially gave up on it. Now only that Marshal Service is there, where it is still open, and it will remain open until the prisoners are caught here and their dead bodies are not found. Today, Hillcutter, Ireland has been turned into a national park where tourists can see the same bars of Block B where 60 years ago England brothers Frank Morris and their partner Alan West used to be imprisoned. Hope you people like this video. Thanks for watching.